to the freak show.
Yo, what up everybody? It's your boy QbinLynx. Back with another video, and today is Wednesday, so you guys already know today is Anime Wednesday, and today what we're going to be looking at is the top 10 Isekai anime with an overpowered main character. If you guys don't know about Anime Wednesday by now, I don't know where you've been, but you need to get yourself together. If you guys like the video, you already know to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn on notifications so you never miss any content from me. And with all that being said, hey, yo, editing Q.
Yo, what's up with it? What's
ready
goody?
to get this thing started?
Let's get this thing started.
Let's get it in.
Let's get
Do me a
it.
favor before we do that.
What you need?
Hey, yo, play my gang. That is my squad. We look like a mob. Man, I swear to God. Catch me on COD or geeking on the pod, but you will never ever catch me lacking on the job.
Make the bass slap like Kim K. Busting out the clip, tell it's empty.
Alrighty, let's do this.
There are tons of isekai anime out there. It's
Oh,
becoming
yeah?
more of a trend nowadays. Isekai anime often have an overpowered MC reputation for the most part. Talk
Faux
about
show.
Naofumi-sama to Kirito from Sword Art Online.
What'd he
the
say?
list never ends. So here's the tea. Almost
Okay.
every main character from isekai is transported to a different world where he becomes overpowered, and it's literally
So what is Isekai? Somebody comment down below and tell me what Isekai is, because I don't know what that means.
impossible to beat him. So this video will entertain you and recommend some of the best isekai anime out
Well,
there.
come on,
hey
then.
guys, what up? I hope you're doing well. Before starting the video, make sure to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell icon if
Already
you don't
done
want to
it,
miss out
I
on our
think.
future videos. Without further ado, let's talk about the top 10 isekai anime with an overpowered main character.
Okay, talk to me, baby. Oh, I thought it was about to get jiggy.
ひどい怪我。そうだ。私たちは確か。
Number 10,
What's
Sasa
happening?
Mikogami from Choyoyu. Choyoyu, or
Choyoyu.
High School Prodigies Have It Easy, Even in Another World, is an isekai anime where an airplane accident happens to have 7 high
like the little
school
modern
students
town,
in it.
like, you know
When
what I
they
mean?
wake
I like
up,
that.
They find themselves in the middle of a magical world.
Well, not modern, like
Beautiful,
back in the
isn't
day,
it?
you know?
On first look, we thought that these high school kids wouldn't survive an era with no modern tech, just a kingdom run by guilds and magic. But to our surprise, these kids are the high school prodigies and they don't even break a sweat.
Okay,
Well, with the
okay.
story aside, let's talk about our main character, who is Tsukasa Mikogami.
Great, get the hell out
Tsukasa's
of
the
my face.
reason Choyoyu is on our list today. Due to his genius intellect,
I'm thirsty,
he's the
don't say
Prime
nothing.
Minister of Japan at a relatively young age. Like, come on, do you think a high school student will be able to run the whole of Japan? Aside from that, he's also running the high school club called 7 Prodigies. So what makes Tsukasa an overpowered isekai main character? Well, he has the best deduction and planning skills out of all the 7 Prodigies. The power to be always correct is something only an overpowered isekai
Wait a minute.
character would possess. So in short, Tsukasa's intelligence is what made him worthy of being on our list today.
So he's like Tony Stark's. Because Tony Stark's was like really knowledgeable too, you know? That's how he became Iron Man. He wasn't like super athletic or nothing. He was just really intelligent. Hey man, I guess that's a superpower. But what is happening here? Why are you in the water?
Number 9, Hajime Nagumo from Arufuretta Shokugu de Sekai
I'm not even
Seikyuu.
about to
Another
try
high
to say
school
that.
isekai anime on our list is Arufuretta from Commonplace to the World's Strongest. The story of this anime revolves around our
Why he's so
MC
big?
Hajime Nagumo. Having an interesting story,
Oh!
Hajime and his classmates are transported to another world one day, so what's in it for them? Talking about the background a little bit,
So you got
Hajime's
bear
a
claws.
17-year-old young boy, your
Even
everyday
the bunny crazy
otaku
with
in a
it?
sense. His life is turned upside down when
Oh!
one day Hajime, along with his classmates, finds himself in a totally different world. In that fantasy world, they're treated like heroes, and they have to perform different tasks
Oh,
in order
what
to
is
save
happening
humanity
right
in
now?
that fantasy world. But that's not where the craziness
Oh, this
starts.
bear is crazy.
Unlike his classmates, who are blessed with godly powers, Hajime is relatively weak. What has he done for nature to give him only one power? Being a synergist. In short, Hajime
No
makes
way he
weapons
gets out
for
of that.
everyone and is bullied by his teammates. But what's exciting about Arufuretta is the fact that how quickly Hajime puts himself away from the bullying phase to be the best hero there ever was. At some point in the anime,
Okay.
he drinks liquefied mana to become stronger and create the most powerful weapons in the history of Arufuretta. All in all, Arufuretta makes you rethink about a character from scratch.
Oh, that's fire. Hit him with the flashbang and then brought up the revolver at him like, here.
角は助ける。これは天
Okay.
Number 8. Yuto Suo from Hyakuren no Haru to Syaku no Valkyria.
Why are
Yuto
these
Suo
titles
is
so
another
hard for me to
overpowered
say?
isekai anime
I can't say
character.
any of
The anime
these.
has a twisted story where Yuto takes a picture of him in front of a
need
mirror
help.
and he's suddenly transported to another world. And that world is far different from modern technology. The world is full of war and there is no peace whatsoever. Yuto's invited to the Wolf clan who deeply care for him. In return for their generosity, Yuto gives his help in modernizing the clan with his high school knowledge to become more advanced. Even if Yuto is an ordinary high school student, he proves himself to be quite useful by copying the knowledge of various historical commanders he was taught about in high school. As genius as he is, Yuto does make a great.
See, nobody recommended any of these animes right here, because if I had seen these in the comments, I would have 100% commented and been like, yo, what does that even say? Seriously, somebody help me out.
Commander, but what actually surprised us was the fact that Yuto can be quite dangerous sometimes. After winning the war against the Horn clan, he decided to burn the captain of that clan. Now that's pretty crazy,
like 300 a little
Due to
bit.
the overpowered character and ruthless attitude, Yuto makes a great addition to our list.
Oh, she just turned up, caught the arrow, was like, nah. Oh, what's happening here? You gonna save her? Yes, sir. Capture her. I love you, babe. I'll
Number
never let you
7,
fall.
Sato Pendragon Deathmatch Gara Hajimaru Isekai Gyosokyokyu. Boy, oh boy, this one is going to be rather interesting. A 29-year-old game programmer finds himself in the middle of an RPG game that was going to be released just the next day. In-game, he becomes a 15-year-old boy named Sato Pendragon. At first, he thinks he's just dreaming. However, when he feels that he's sane, things start getting exciting. A 15-year-old in an RPG game. What do you expect? He wipes out a whole lizard army with the powerful attacks he possesses, and Sato becomes a high-level adventurer. The whole anime is filled with action-packed adventure where Sato literally obliterates the enemy by making them think he's an ordinary person. Sato hides his level so that he can live peacefully, but like any other isekai anime, there's a demon king as well. Sato gears himself to fight the demon king, and the results are rather interesting. Deathmatch is another anime where the main character is pretty powerful, even though he tries to hide it all the time.
I respect that. Get up onto the ground. Hold on. Obstructed dust storm. Hey, let's go. Nice. Go crazy. You just had to stick your nose in the
Toyah
trouble.
Mochizuki from Isekai wa Smartphone to Tomo-ni. The story revolves
that one ain't
around
too
the
bad.
main character
That one not
Toyah
too bad.
Mochizuki, who's died. So that's it. Story finished. Well, just kidding actually. Toyah dies by the mistake of God himself. After he gets face to face with the anime god, he's reincarnated into another world of fantasy. As the anime name has smartphone in it, he gets to keep his phone too. Toyah's adventure begins when he's revived into a fantasy world where he gets superhuman strength and powers as his body is made from the divine realm's material itself. Sounds pretty cool, right? His adventure is full of magical adventure where he defeats enemies like they're literally nothing. Toyah has an overpowered state where he's able to control all types of magic and even nullify any magic that comes forth. Our main character is overpowered in every aspect of his life, even marrying
Unless somebody got healing powers.
This guy is a lucky hotshot for sure. At some point in the anime, Toyah becomes the king of the spirits and awakens his god powers as well. The story and power of the main character make this anime worthy of being on our list.
What'd I tell you? He gonna heal him up. I know.
本物の魔王として異世界に召喚されることになる
What's up? You playing the game? What you playing Valorant? What we doing? Hold on. What's this? Who is that? Oh, hold on, girl. I'm married. Better relax.
Number 5. Diablo from Isekai Maruto Shokan Shoujo no Dorai Majutsu. Have you ever dreamt of being the main character of your most favorite game? Well, Diablo in this case has.
Why is she jiggling
and he actually
like
got
that?
transported into his favorite MMORPG game. Becoming the Demon Lord in his most playable game, Diablo has an interesting story. For a bit of background, our main character's name is Darkuma and not Diablo. He's summoned into the game by two girls to make him a servant of them.
Oh, them
However,
are-
the word is misspelled.
Whoever made this
and the
anime
result
nasty.
is the exact opposite.
They
Rem
nasty.
and Shira are the two girls who
Why
were
is she
summoned.
jiggling
The spell
like
turns
that?
upside down, and now those two are Darkuma's servants. Darkuma is known as the Demon Lord Diablo in the game.
Hey, come on, bro. Come on, bruh. Nah.
And using his overwhelming powers, he always beats all of the enemies that come in his way.
Oh, y'all
On the other
nasty.
hand, he's always holding back his destructive powers as there's no need to get worked
It's
up to kill
hentai.
a bunch of weaklings. Talking about Diablo's strengths, he has a ton of working skills such as the Ebony
Don't ask me
Abyss,
how I know either.
Distorted Crown, Call of Darkness, and the list just goes on. What we can guarantee is the fact that Diablo is the most overpowered character in this series.
いいから出ろって
Okay. And we're in a energy little ball thing.
Number 6, Daiichi Nishimura from
You see what I'm saying? You see how simple that title is right there? Like, that's so easy for me. That's so easy. Isekai, cheat, magician. Like, come on. Like, that's so easy.
Isekai Cheat Magician. Not your fantasy isekai anime, Cheat Magician has a great story and awesome characters.
True.
Daiichi Nishimura is the MC of this anime who gets transported into another world suddenly. Upon the transfer, he's given an overwhelming power, making Daiichi the most overpowered character of the series.
Okay.
With huge magical abilities turns him into an overpowered beast, and enemies, he just obliterates them throughout the series. Gasim and Remio find out that he has the
your
magical
hands off that
potential,
girl.
and he ends up getting into a team with them. Talking about Daiichi's powers, he's equipped with some of the most dangerous moves in the fantasy world.
Okay.
Having expertise in all 4 properties, he can summon spirits and control them to his liking.
So y'all think he beating anybody like in Dragon Ball Z and Naruto and like who he a good match for? 'Cause they said he one of the most powerful characters in the universe. So I mean, you know, who he beating? Who he beating?
Isekai Cheat Magician is a prime example of how overpowered anime characters can dominate most of the isekai world.
Oh no! Wait, hold on! Oh, you just didn't activate my slap you card! Oh, he really got stabbed!
Number 3, Rimuru Tempest from Tensai Shitara Slime Datan Ken. I remember waiting for a whole week for this anime to surface. Satoru Mikami, a Rimuru Tempest, is the protagonist of this anime. Satoru dies and gets turned into a slime. To his surprise, he becomes a best friend with Veldora Tempest as he absorbs him at some point. Having all the properties of Veldora, Rimuru becomes the most powerful entity when it comes to the plot. His ability to absorb the enemies and then use their powers for his own benefit is probably one of the best skills he's got there.
Okay,
The
so he about to go
transition from
crazy.
Rimuru thinking that he's the weakest to the world's strongest is the best feeling you'll ever get, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Rimuru is
He's
quite
about to
happy
go
with
crazy.
his powers too. Rimuru built his own guild to remove all the evil from the fantasy world, and the rest is history. All in
Dang.
all, Rimuru makes one of the best overpowered isekai anime characters out there.
Did he do that to the hospital or it's just? Hey, what's up? You in the jungle with? Oh no, he's impaled and is still fighting. How do you kill this man?
Number 2,
You don't.
Shimazu Toyohisa from
Drifters.
One of my personal
Come on,
favorite isekai
man.
anime has to be Drifters. Too bad it won't be returning, but by the makers of Helsing, this anime has the potential to easily be one of the best isekai series out there. The series revolves
he's
around
impaled and is
Shimazu
still
Toyohisa,
fighting,
who
like-
died in the year 1600. When he's transported to the new world, he's badly injured and is invited to Nobunaga and Nasa's hideout where his wounds get treated.
Okay.
Nasa and Nobunaga are elves struggling to help other elves. As Shimazu is an overpowered character with a man of limitless abilities, he easily makes up his mind to help the elves. What
they
makes
going
this
crazy
anime
in here.
interesting from the bunch is the fact that Shimazu had the same power in real life and in the isekai world. The whole series revolves around having a war with humans to protect elves, and the creators have done a great job in doing so. Shimazu Toyohisa makes a totally badass, overpowered isekai anime character.
Oh, that's dope. Oh, that's actually fire. Yes, yes, yes. Whoa! I was hyped too. Told you to wait so I can come with you, but you didn't wait at all. Okay. Oh, you should have waited on her. Yes, sir. You messed
Number
up,
one,
boy.
Masato Usuki from Sujoku Geki. Finally, in the number 1 spot, we have Sujoku Geki. Masato Usuki
that's a
is the main
simple title.
protagonist for this series, and he's a beta tester for a new MMORPG game with his mother. After getting a contract by a government official, Masato and Mamako get a chance to test the newly released game.
Oh, that's fire.
You guessed it, the same isekai story of every other anime, but with a twist. The game itself is
Bro, you know how dope that would be to like be able to be inside of a game? Like, I think that'd be actually fire. They need to come out with that soon. Like, really soon.
designed to make mothers closer to their child, but when there are MILFs involved, you know what awaits you. Fan service. Moving back to the subject, Masato gets the most powerful item in the game, the King's Sword. Using this sword, he literally slays all the enemies. His reduction armor is also equipped with anti-magic powers that make him pretty much invincible in the anime. Considering all the plus points Masato had, he's definitely one of the most overpowered mom-loving characters, if not isekai characters of all time.
I do need to watch me one of these. I definitely need to get into looking at some of these animes where people get into video games, because I'm making a second channel. If you guys don't know, it's going to be called More QbinLynx. I'll start linking that in the description. Not right now, because I'm not ready to put out daily gameplay right now, but it's in the making. That's going to do it for today's video, you guys. If you guys like the video, you already know what to do. And I'm going to leave you all with this. Love yourself. Making me get out my chair. And I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.
I'm a tough tootin' baby, I can punch in your buns. Punch in your buns, I can punch all your buns. If you're an evil witch, I will punch you for fun.
She killed me, cuz.